How long does travel insurance last? You are able to take out a long-term travel policy. This is known by various names: backpacker, gap year, long stay, and will depend on what you are planning to do abroad. Backpacker insurance is aimed at younger persons. Normally policies will cover up to the age of 40, who wants to spend a year or so backpacking around the world. Gap year is similar and is aimed at students who want to either work abroad or just spend time visiting different countries. Both these policies will cover up to a year of travel. Many insurers offer these policies, but the cover can be woefully low, and I recommend using a specialist to make sure you get the best cover available. Long stay is aimed at a wider market, and some insurers will cover you for up to 18 months. Again, a specialist insurer is recommended. Most policies will provide cover if you need to come back home during the policy term for a few days, for say a funeral. Cover ends upon return to the UK and commences once your vacation has recommenced. Most specialist policies will cover work as long as it is not manual, so things like bartending or fruit picking would be fine. If you decide to stay and live in a particular country, then travel insurance will no longer apply and you would need to research the benefits of being a resident there. Travel insurance will last as long as you set the dates for. Many people who travel frequently and with less of a plan purchase annual insurance plans to cover them for multiple trips throughout the year, so they do not have to keep purchasing plans every time. Other people purchase for each trip if they are traveling to one place for a longer period, and so on. Most plans are renewable and extendable as well in case you decide to stay at your destination or travel longer if needed. But you are allowed to purchase plans usually for up to a year, and then after a year you may renew the plan to keep it going, but usually 1 year. It is important to speak to a licensed representative when you are planning to purchase travel insurance though, since many people are not always clear on the type of plans that are available to you, and the details of what you are provided with in terms of benefits. Travel insurance is very flexible. You can buy policies for specific periods and often can customize benefits based on your needs. There are many variables and options. One option is a multi-trip plan if you are based in a country but travel abroad often. You might be able to get a policy for a year to cover all of your trips rather than paying for insurance for each trip. If you are going abroad for an extended trip, buy a travel medical policy that will cover issues that come up while abroad. If you are abroad for a year or more, consider a global medical plan that is annually renewable. Always make sure you review the details of the policy before buying to ensure the benefits and exclusion cover what you want covered. The length of the trip is not as important as what is and what is not covered. Knowing how long will my policy last will depend on the company you are insured with and the type of traveling you are intending to do. I suggest you to go for multi-trip travel insurance. Multi-trip travel insurance will last for a year and cover all the travel you do in that time period. This is for seasoned travelers who, because of work, family or leisure situation, leave and re-enter the country on a regular basis. Usually each trip can last anything up to 90 days and you are covered for all trips you make in a 12-month period. When I traveled Germany, I used http://covomo.com to get 90 days travel insurance. You can buy travel insurance by multiples of 30 days. For more than 6 months of residency in a country, your visa status usually changes or it is extended to a different form or duration under similar category, upon which, you can apply for local insurances. There is nothing wrong with getting 30x6 travel insurance. And for 6 months, I am pretty sure you would have to get travel insurance separately. Things that come with your credit card, for example, don't work for that long. Travel insurance duration varies from company to company. It is also based on the type of policy. Usually, a single trip insurance policy is valid for the trip duration, and annual policies provide annual coverage, which can be valid for multiple trips in a year.